Alright, we're back again, and this time we have part 4 coming up with this. Part 3 is currently uploading, so that'll be up soon. Well, day 36. That was way too close. I didn't see you intervene. Then make it sounds like I can. Did you help me the other time? I wouldn't exactly call that helping. All I did was spark what was dormant inside you. But its growth, its ultimate form, that's all up to you, Angel. What I did last time is the extent to my influence on your body. You're the flame, aren't you? Not much else. Not much else I could be. What exactly are you? Why are you in my body? And is what the guy said. That's a discussion for another time. Now you should wake up. Seriously, are you going to do this every time? Not my fault. I only managed to talk to you right now before you wake up. Evelyn, you're alright? Typical. Last thing you remember is a blaze of glory, and the first thought of your mind is me. It was the kind of move that only looked cool if it worked, after all. And that meant protecting you. Would you be able to shut up for a few seconds? I need to get you a glass of water. I smiled in the hut, slowly moving my sluggish body into a sitting position. Well, that's much better. Considering my hunger, I must have slept close to a day. How are you feeling? Good enough, considering everything. My aura was completely gone, wasn't it? Taking a dust-powdered keg blast to the face isn't exactly healthy, but you did weaken the guy into a kitten. We took care of the rest. I see. I relax in bed, placing my head against the headboard, bringing my right hand to scratch at my chest. My naked chest. Evelyn? Yes? Who undressed me? It was a group effort. Different question. Why am I naked? Because your clothes were completely useless after the blast you took. Oh yeah, I guess my clothes took the brunt of it, huh? And your body and a bit of your hair too, but once your aura recovered, it fixed the injuries. Bringing my right hand to the top of my head. I'm not bald, but it feels a bit shorter, so I guess they had to trim a little. But now I don't have any clothes. Gee, wait, I wish there was a spare set I could use. You're really bad at this. I shouldn't be doing this in the first place. I'll get them. I guess it's a good time as any to show you them. Thanks. By the way, where are Penny and Jack? With the headmaster. I see. Guess this was too big to keep hidden, was it? Being able to transform even into Grim and still being able to use aura? A fearsome ability. It's a testament to your team's training that Angel managed to survive alone against it. Barely. The fact that this Howard wanted to capture him alive was a big factor, I believe. Headmaster, do you have any idea what they could possibly want from him? What is this flame they're looking for? As most things concern Mr. DeCavigus, this is sadly also a mystery to me, but is most certainly tied to the voice in his head, as you mentioned, and his peculiar existence itself. So, it's true. It would explain why Miss Damarot's semblance didn't work properly on him. Mr. DeCavigus simply had nothing to observe. So his life started the day that meteor fell. At this point, I doubt we could call it a meteor. If there are people with exact knowledge of what he carries, it's safe to assume that the object is native to Redmond. Speaking of which, you must say that Miss Damarot read into your attacker's mind that he had allies. 3 of them. Any other details about these allies she managed to retrieve? Only that one of them seems to have a kind of relationship to fire. Fire? It's from Evelyn. Angel woke up. We should go to him then, post haste, to see if he can add anything new to our investigation. That'd be advisable. Yes. You're dismissed. Headmaster, General. Three people, Ozpin. Their target is completely different, though. Whatever this flame is, it doesn't have a relation to the maidens that I know of. Whatever it is. If I knew everything, I wouldn't make mistakes, my friend. Much about Remnant's past had been lost to the tides of time and the conflict. I fear this is a threat we know nothing about. So we do nothing. Once again, your suggested course of action is waiting for their next move. Ozpin, I hope this isn't another one of those mistakes you mentioned. Still hate you in these seasons until you get to season 4. Oh, that's our new look. I like that. How do they feel? They feel great, but I worry that the jacket will stain easily being white. They're hunter-grade material, so it won't stain. They won't? Ever seen someone with dirt on their clothes after sparring or training? Except for you, of course. True. Didn't think that hunters put so much attention into what they look like. You have no idea. Good to see you're back on your feet, partner. Angel. So glad to see you're feeling wholesome. Penny, don't worry, I'm okay. I wasn't gravely injured. I knew that, but it wasn't your injuries I was worried about. What were you worried about then? Your state of mind considering the new information Harold shared with us during his attack. Alright, that. Evelyn, during the battle, what exactly is it that you realized? Remember when we first met, my semblance didn't seem to work properly on you? I remember. Evelyn, what exactly does your semblance do? Evelyn can see the past or future of people and things. There are limits, of course, but when we first met, I tried observing your past, and I couldn't go further back than the moment you woke up in that crater. At first, I thought it was because your semblance was shielded you somehow, but taking into account what Harold said, I didn't have any past to observe. I was born in that crater 6 weeks ago. Oh well, that's one mystery down at least. What? Oi, what's wrong? Nothing, apparently. Don't change the mood so suddenly, bloody hell. Angel, you're not bothered by this at all? Should I be? Maybe a little. Is it another thing like with the clothes? No, you're really taking this in stride. It does bother me a little, yes. I mean, I get it. I'm not human, but it doesn't change anything, does it? Parents, a family, a life before Beacon. I lived without those things, and I've been doing pretty good for myself, have I not? Now we know they don't exist at all, but I'm still fine. I've taken my days here one at a time and focused on what I do instead of where I came from. I'll just keep doing that. So am I still your friend even if I'm weird? Absolutely. We promised after all. As the headmaster said, teams are forever. And partners too, and I'll be damned if I let you go over something like this. Thank girls. Truth is, I was worried about it would change something for you, but it was just being stupid, wasn't I? So, want to tell me what exactly you dug up from Harold's mind? His name is Howard. Oh, and I think we should get lunch first. Well, I am hungry, but I can't resist. I can resist. Then again. I feel like I heard something I wasn't supposed to. God damn it, Ruby. I'm happy to hear that everything's going well. You sure you don't need more time? Of course, I'd like to have you back at school, but I will see you on Monday then. Good morning, Okay, here we go with this again. How does she know that exactly? Tuesday, day 37. To class we go. Grim knowledge increased by 5. And so he'll probably keep on wearing my old outfit. Considering this flame has been referred to as some kind of object, wouldn't using it be more correct? Kind of hard to refer to someone with my own face as in it. Also, he has a personality and all. He feels like a person, so I'm gonna treat him as such. You're right. No more miraculous saves, I guess. Considering that someone's life was in danger when it first happened, I don't really want to see what would require such a second intervention. Also, I feel like I should apologize for leading us into danger. It comes with a job, doesn't it? Nothing much we can do about a little danger. And how were you supposed to know about Harold anyway? You didn't willingly expose us to any danger you knew about. Except the Grim, but it would have been much of a training without enemies. True. Still, I'm certain they will target Angel again in the future. We need to learn about Howard and whoever his allies are. Also, I think learning about the flame may shed some light on their motives. I never heard of anything like that before. It sounds like some kind of mythical object. But those only exist in myths or fairy tales. Well, I guess we should research some fairy tales then. Seriously? Seriously, considering what people deal with on Remnant Daily, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if one or two fairy tales were true stories. I agree as well. What the f... Amber, do not do that. Do not do what? Amber, who's Amber? Your friend... Oh, your friend you're worried about. Where is she? The girls are looking in all directions, even in Amber's direction, but confusion remains on their faces. Girls, where are you even looking at? She's right here. No, she's not. I'm sorry, but you seem to be the only one able to see and hear me, Angel. Say what now? Partner, are you sure you're feeling all right? Maybe you should have taken a longer period of rest. No, girls. I know this may sound a bit out there, but you see, I met this girl called Amber in the amphitheater, and... well, I think she may be a ghost or something. You definitely need more rest. Oh, come on. Weren't we talking about how fairy tales could have truth to them just a couple of minutes ago? Fairy tales maybe, but partner, this is a ghost story. So, there are, as they say, totes different things. How are they different? I think maybe the tiredness and the flame in your body may be messing with your vision, and returning to our original subject, we have to start somewhere. It may give us hints, and what about next? We make next Thursday a group study day. It's not a vision. She's here, I tell you. We can go to the library for fairy tales, but how are we going to gather information on Howard's group? Don't ignore me. They're fun. I like them. Do you now? Damn it, girls. Didn't we have a team moment just the other day? Where's the support? Sorry for startling you earlier. I had to consider for the fact that you can't hear or see me unless I choose to reveal myself. It's fine, just until I can find some way to convince them. Maybe wait until we're alone for conversations? I agree. Or may I suggest the salad today? The dressing looks absolutely delicious. What's with you and greens? What? They are healthy and delicious. No, we already have a thing with Pyrrha on Sundays, so I guess we'll just... let's head to the gym. I want to have a point in everything before we go on ahead. Speed training. I like to become faster on my feet. Not exactly my specialty. Doesn't mean I can't help you, though. Treadmills. Your speed increased by 1. Or level increased by 1. Nice. So if we work on all-around abilities, we go up a level. Alright. call Weiss and lay in wait. Well, look at that smile. Someone managed not to make a ruckus for once. You had a good idea. Did anyone came by it? No one. We can use... Oh. We can use the benches and wait here until the lights go out. We will wait a bit more then. I guess so, huh? I just realized I'm sitting on a bench alone with Weiss in the dark at night. This is kind of embarrassing, I must admit. Nothing. I guess I've chosen the wrong place to lay and wait, or maybe we just need to wait a little more, but this is so boring. This is so boring. A stakeout isn't supposed to be exciting, is it? Yes? Yes, but staring at nothing and making no sounds will cause you to lose focus anyway. I guess that's why cops are always in pairs. A partner keeps you on your toes. You can alternate duties, and sometimes your partner can notice things that may have gone unnoticed by you. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, about the last time, Wise, I found something weird. Something weird. I take the seed out of my right pocket where I've been keeping it in a handkerchief, and I thought about throwing it away, but for some reason I didn't. Is that a seed? Found it on the floor when we removed the flyer from the mess hall. Well, it's a kitchen. It's not unusual to find food on the floor after closing time. You know that they clean everything before shutting down at night, including the floor. Huh, no, I mean, I never really thought about it, to be honest. Also, this seems way too big to be used for cooking, at least in my opinion. I'm not an expert on seeds, sadly, but I think some seeds exist which aren't for cooking, but directly for eating, like a snack. But as far as I know, they don't sell this stuff in Beacon. What if these belong to the culprit? The culprit? I guess I'm descending into police jargon now. You know, the person who's making the flyers. It's a long shot, but maybe if we find who sells them, the culprit. So you can say it, but you can't. Shush! Angel, listen. Steps. Whisper we need to hide. But where? We're in the corridor. Shoot, behind the next arch. We'll have to do. Okay, stealth mission. I feel my heart accelerating. The footsteps come closer and closer. The sounds of heels. So the culprit's a woman. I share a glance with Weiss, and she's probably unsure all about this. But we have no choice but left to confront the person. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Closer and closer until she comes until. She stopped right before the arch. Oh no, did she notice us? I really hope you weren't thinking of assaulting me, children. Good witch. Professor Goodwitch, what are you doing here? My usual night patrol. I check the halls one last time before bed each night. At this hour, as a deterrent for my students who may be looking to spice up their private lives with some voyeurism. Spice up their private lives with... That's not what we are doing. Professor, I swear on my honor there has been no fornicating. Regardless, you're still outside of your dormitories. That's true. I take it you can find the road back there by yourselves? Yes, sorry again, Professor. That was so embarrassing. Yeah, I can't believe Professor Goodwitch thought we were doing that. Well, two attractive teens sitting together on a bench in the dark, only illuminated by the moonlight, and this is a co-ed school. I don't really blame her. Right. Wait, what do you mean by attractive? If I'm being in show business taught me anything, that it's whenever they see two attractive persons together, they always think they're sucking face when no one's watching. Not what I meant. Anyway, returning to the matter at hand. Anyway, Professor Goodwitch gave us a great hint. Right, to be able to stick to that flyer in the hallway the first time, the culprit must have known about Professor Goodwitch's habit. So it's definitely a student here. I say with a grin, with my hand goes to the seat again inside my right pocket. Hopefully there aren't many Beacon students who like to snack on these kinds of seeds. We follow the food then. Hopefully by the time we find this person, I'll have an idea as to what to persuade him. And then, how does she know all this? Because she's a robot. Day 38. Combat training class. Get Miss Combat Training. You know, partner, I've been thinking. Right before lunch, they start to try not to strain yourself. Anyway, I was thinking I would probably gain more fighting experience with our excursions in the wild than I thought of any of these sparring matches. You started noticing the limits. Yeah, I mean, these kind of matches are useful in a tournament setting, but most fights in real life don't take place in arenas. They don't, which is why only first-year students of combat academies go through this kind of training. From second year onwards, actually, the final exam for first year is a real-life mission under the supervision of a veteran hunter. I'm so already thinking of the second year curriculum. Pretty much, although, there's an exception. What kind of exception? I said students of combat academies. No, truth be told, there's one of the big four academies which makes students go to real life missions from the get-go. Even first year students? Yep, it's actually You're in the way. Oh snap, we've been standing right in front of the main door, haven't we? Oh, sorry. Oh, this chick. The sniper girl. Sweet hoodie. Sorry we got caught up in our conversation. It's fine. I know you weren't doing it on purpose. Yeah, things that happen when you focus, no? They shouldn't. Excuse me? Concentrating is important, but you should never be so focused that you forget about your surroundings unless someone is watching your back. You don't exist in a vacuum. That's one of the first things they'll teach you when you start taking on missions for your school. Makes sense. Still, what a random instance to start imparting nuggets of wisdom. Very true, but I think one can at least relax a little in a scholastic mess hall, no? I wonder. Anyway, I'm Mei Zedong. And the school you're thinking of is Shade from Vacuo. Whew, she was intense. A bit too serious, maybe, but I guess that's how you end up growing in Vacuo. You're from Vacuo? I only lived there my first years of my life, and my family was rich, Angel. That's a very big difference, and Vacuo is a very different place from Vale. I see. I should probably keep that in mind. I like their new getup. Sadly, we can't change the colors. Let's take Blake up on the reading offer. The corridor, that doesn't offer much privacy. I have a place, just meet me there. Ready? Hey, follow me. It's going to be a lot of these until maybe we can get the next event happening. Okay, so we have to buy a whole different kind of book. I'm guessing that's where the Ninjas of Love come in handy. Which is 500. I have enough for it. Let's check the alleyway. And still to be added. Well, since we have enough money, there's never too much to go for. Dom's line would be here. Morning, partner. Ready for another day? You know it. I'm especially ready for breakfast. Onward to class. This is over for today as well, although I wonder why Miss Goodwitch is here. A moment, if you will, children. Starting on Monday, Professor Topaz will go back to teaching aura classes only. Oh, so he was a substitute teacher? We joined through half a year, so we didn't know. Professor Peach finished her maternity leave and will be taking care of her class once again. Aw, really? Huh? Those two are completely opposite reactions. What is Professor Peach like? Well, that was a waste of an afternoon. No flames here. Same results. And addem. No mention of flames anywhere. I have to say, though, the library doesn't have an extensive section on myths and fairy tales. Well, it is a school, pretty much fiction. It's culturally relevant fiction, though. Also, yes, the new number of X-Ray and Vav. I came to return this. Oh, finally, I can't wait to see the late night visits of Matsuke get discovered. Yeah, there's really no excuse not to have an anthropological section. We should check out the bookshop in Vale. Also, see if we can't find anyone who's tell us more about Howard. Maybe we could ask Yang about why Yang exactly. She knows the owner of the juniors, and there are rumors about a guy having some ties to the criminal world. Oh, I see. Whatever Yang's relationship with this guy is, maybe we'll be able to help. We could ask her at the party this Saturday. I don't think that'll be possible. Huh? Why not? Evelyn stands from her chair and walks past me heading towards the exit. As she does, her right hand touches my chest and slowly slides down to my abdomen on my right hip. The action makes me shiver and flush. I think you'll be occupied that night, she says, then she walks out of the library. What was that about? I think I understand. You do? No one on her team has ever gone to a party. She must look forward to all the dancing. I don't think that's it. Anyway, are you going to dress up? I'll probably just go with the new clothes you got me. I was thinking about just going to Beacon's uniform. Well, that's a nice idea. I guess I'll do the same. I see. Did you manage to catch a glimpse of Evelyn's project? Not a peep. It's kind of impressive considering we're roommates. She probably wants it to be a surprise. Damn it, I'm curious now, but I only have to wait until Saturday. And speaking of curiosity, while I may not have found anything about the flame, I found something about something else. So, maidens. Yes. Like in the fairy tale. It is no fairy tale. I figured still. What? You don't look that old. That's not what I'm not a maiden from the story. I figured, but you can never be too sure, if magic is real. Maiden's powers are just passed down and they don't make the user immortal. Or I wouldn't find myself like this, I think. You still can't remember what happened to you? Not exactly. I just have feelings, and someone's targeted me because of my powers. Someone wanted to steal my maiden powers. Is that even possible, stealing magic? I think so, and I think she succeeded, but maybe she didn't. She's here. Those were your words. Yes. You're telling me that this person who tried to hurt you is in Beacon right now. Yes, I'm sure of it. I can feel her, and I just remember the way her hands, as they gripped me, and Amber, calm down, please. It's just you and me here. Don't push yourself to remember. I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I shouldn't have brought all of this up at once, especially since you mentioned that that's all people ever cared about you. Yes, but it feels different when you do it, How so? Whoever's asked me about the things related to my powers is because they cared about them, the person, and the type of person who had them. They were used as if I was properly trained. But I feel like you're asking because you're worried about me. Of course I'm worried about you. I mean, how could I not be? Very easily, believe me. I want to help you, Amber. I don't know what exactly happened to you, but living like this, you say life, but I very well be dead, all things considered. So you're a ghost. No, I don't feel like a ghost, but you're not in your body somehow. I wish I could remember more. Me too, but please try not to force yourself to remember. Oh well, thanks for worrying, Angel. It means more than you can imagine. To help Amber, what I must first do is unravel the mystery behind her current state and see if she can. What can I do for you, Angel? Nothing right now. Thanks, Headmaster. Really? What's going on at the cafe? Just people laughing at some stories. If that's true, that's hilarious. What? Of course it's true. I don't have enough alcohol in me to start making stuff up, I think. And then, I mean, short skirt on the side, that doesn't really sound like a situation I find myself in. He's the center of attention, huh? It's either his storytelling ability, or wait, is that a cape? Who wears a cape? Except Ruby. What Ruby is Ruby, a grown man wearing a cape and taking a picture. This is way too curious. Crow! I should probably get back to Beacon. The last bullhead departs soon. Oh, they're talking about the skirt incident. Then the whole restful sleep. To class. Or knowledge class. That was a quick cut. Let's not be a bother. Pure mess of work. Library. Let's actually go buy the book. We got the book. And now let's call to hang out with Blake. This is all the same. Oh, come on. We couldn't tell we had the next book. Excuse me. Ready for a walk. It's Saturday, day 41. Oh. Okay. We got Blake, Pyrrha, Velvet, and Weiss. God, these Saturdays are gonna be funny. It's between Blake and Pyrrha. Let's check with Pyrrha this week. And then next week we'll go with Blake. Angel. Well, this is a surprise. Hey, Jean. And what do you mean by surprise? It's just never had you come by our room before. Need something? Oh, nothing much. I was just looking for Pyrrha. Pyrrha, huh? I see. What's with that please smile for? She's in. I'll call her. Thanks, Jean. Hey, Pyrrha. Angel's looking for you. He is. Oh, I shouldn't make him wait then. What does he need you for, by the way? Oh, nothing much. Just a project we've been working on. Oh, so that's why you've been meeting at the amphitheater. Well, have fun. I will. Later, guys. Hopefully it goes well. What does? Isn't it obvious? Maybe it is, but do share your thoughts anyway, Jean. Well, Pierre and Angel have been spending time together, no? Meeting without anyone else around, and he came to pick her up for a project. But I know for a fact there's no project we're just supposed to be working on. And get to the point already. The suspense is killing me. Come on, isn't it obvious? Angel asked her out on a date. You're saying Pyrrha's going on a date with another guy? Huh? What do you mean another? Pyrrha hasn't interacted much with guys except for me and Ren. It's really starting to weird me out, you know? I mean, this is Pyrrha we're talking about. The fact that no one tried to approach her and that I'm pretty much a man who's closest to her is weird, no? Man, I so got off the wrong foot with him. Thank the gods I didn't nip this in the butt, huh? John, can I hit you with my hammer just a bit? Please do it, Nora. Nora, no. A love trap is fine. A love tap is fine too. We need to reset his brain already. Hey, Angel. Oh, you have company? Hey, Evelyn. You remember Pyrrha from class, right? Hello, Evelyn. So, she's the person you think who could help me? Evelyn is the boldest person I know and a good friend. What did I miss? I feel like I'm lacking some crucial information here. It's about Pyrrha's partner, Jean. Explain the fact that he does not notice. That's the gist of it. Pardon my bluntness, but I think you friend zoned yourself something hard there. Being there for him and supporting him is all well and good, but John seems particularly dense. And everything you did as a friend and not as an interested party, so to speak. An interested party? I think Evelyn means you never got into the romance mentality. I don't understand. Oh gosh, he's your first love. That's so adorable. Pyrrha's just being nice doesn't automatically show that you're interested in someone romantically. It makes you a nice person. I'm not a love expert, but I understand that it's only logical, no? And what should have I done? Have you tried telling him how you feel? What? I couldn't. I shouldn't. Let me guess. You don't want to risk making things awkward for your team in case he doesn't feel the same. Then you have to make him interested in you. That would be much more ideal, yes. Then you need to start acting differently around him. Different how? Showing him the side of you he doesn't usually see. Maybe talk to him in a different way. And what would that be? Well, sneak attack. Eh? What? Evelyn, what the hell? What are you... my hair, stop moving over this. Well, there. My tiara. Evelyn, what in the world got into you all of a sudden? Look at her. What do you mean, look at her? Oh, wow. All right, I must have something for redheads, or maybe it's just the mass length and lusciousness of the tangle and the red silky threads currently waving in front of me as the sun suddenly decided to say hi along its friendly breeze. Like, they and Evelyn conspired to make this happen. I'm forced to admit we're here to help her get together with someone, and my heart skipped a beat at the sight. I mean, not that Pyrrha is not a pretty sight as she normally is, but this... Slightly flustered hair in disarray, still trying to catch her breath after Evelyn surprised her. Oh, screw it. I shouldn't feel bad. She's gorgeous. It's not like I'm going to ask her out just because she's pretty. Is something wrong, Angel? You're staring. And Jean would stare too, believe me. Excuse me? Jean has gotten way too comfortable around you, Red. It's time to shake the conception he has you starting with you has of you starting even with something as simple as letting your hair down in front of him, which I bet you never did. Shake his conception of me? Look, Pyrrha, you can't get what you want without taking some risks. Changing what John thinks of you is necessary if you want to get any results, because right now you're so far into the red zone it's not funny. Me and Angel can help you, but not if you don't want us to. If you don't want things to change. Alright. I collected my jaw off the floor and it's time to cut in. Pyrrha, you don't have to answer right now. The point is you can just wait for things to happen. If you want change, you shouldn't just leave things up to chance. You have to act. That is an awesome art scheme, by the way. I will try. Nice. Now it's time. Now it's tips time. You are now friends with Pyrrha Nikos. Welcome back, John. How did it go? It was fine. Angel introduced me to one of his teammates, Evelyn. He introduced you to one of his female friends while you were working on that project of yours? Yes. I think I should have a talk with Angel. Okay. Where are Ren and Nora? Training for some reason. Nora really felt like hitting stuff with her hammer. I see. John. Yeah? I need to redo my ponytail. Mind giving me a hand with that? Not a problem, partner. And so here we are. Party time. Juniors Club, new design, new open, new era. Not that I've ever seen the old version, but what the promotion material says. Anyway, I don't really know much about clubs, but I love the place. The colors in particular mesh so well together. What did you say the name of the designer was? Honey Void. One of Velvet's teammates introduced me to her, and isn't she something? Speaking of which, where wasn't she with you? Actually, she's already inside. She left before we could catch a glimpse of her new clothes. How in tarnation did I miss her? I've been here since this afternoon. Or maybe they've seen her. Hey, girls. As I follow Yang, I lay eyes on the two peculiar dressed girls who look out of place in the club, though. They also seem to be trying their damnedest to ignore Yang. Come on, don't be like that. Who's the boss tonight? As she says, the two girls look at each other and sigh before reluctantly walking closer to us. Which allows me to get a better look at them. The Malcolite twins. Hey, Melanie, Milsha. How's it going? Well, enough until we had to interact with you, Chrome Cow. If you need milking, I'm afraid we're fresh out of empty jugs. Oh, wow, these two do not like Yang. Poster girls for sore loser, aren't you? You just got lucky, golden locks. Enjoy the memory because it was a one-time occurrence. Yeah. Have you seen a rabbit funnest girl with purple hair today? Not that I can think of. Maybe she has a costume with a wig. That would explain it. There's no way anyone could have recognized her that way. She was the one with the trench coat. A trench coat? Yeah, that does sound like something Evelyn would do. How do you know that? Ninja secret. Ninjas. You can't leave me hanging like that, Blake. So, want to head in? The crowd's moving. Gladly. Let's. Carrots avoided us enough. Good. Thanks. All the same, Melanie and Milsha, right? Their features are almost identical. Are these two twins? And they're girls from the poster. I took a picture of them for Velvet, and it was an ad for this place as well then. Well, at least someone remembered to thank us. I swear on this hairpin, I will tear her hair out. Yikes, what the hell did Yang do to be hated so much? Somehow I really don't want to know. Wow, the club actually looks pretty nice. So this is a club. So many people here. Damn, it's like another climate in here. I know, right? It's a Saturday and it's opening for a new place. It's to be expected, but wow, the mass of people dancing or just hanging around here increases the heat to another level. You really forgot the jacket, Jackie, or you won't survive. That voice, Evelyn. I feel a grin come into my face. Finally got you. It's not like you caught me, Bucko. I just stopped running. I turned around. The curiosity has driven me crazy, and finally be sated. The fuck? Evelyn? Got you. I got you. That's the reaction I wanted. Gods above all, Carrots. You went all out with this costume, didn't you? I even managed not to mess up the colors this time. You look so pretty, Evelyn. Yeah, so pretty. Don't get me wrong, Evan looks prettier in her normal clothes, but this uniform this is a costume tailor made to make her look her very best on that level of her clothes. Didn't even my phone fell. Wow, more, praise me more. I feel underdressed. This is a new sensation. No, stop right there, partner. What? Excuse me? Evelyn has turned Penny in a different direction, is now poking her chest with one finger and a big pout on her face. This is a party. You're supposed to have fun, not mope because you don't have the pretty costume made. Authored by some awesome tailor. Evelyn Penny is looking in my direction, probably looking for help. But no buts. Initiate cheer up EXE. I don't have that downloaded in my patch. I mean, what? Carrots, I admire your spirit, but I doubt your partner can silly cheer up on a command like the computer. True, we need drastic measures then. Poor Penny, I bet poor me in a few seconds. Angel dance with Penny. What? Run that by me again? You, my partner, the dance floor. But I can't. What? Are you saying you're too good to dance with my partner, Decapigus? No, I'm saying I can't dance, period. I don't know how to dance either. I lack the required knowledge. So does everyone else here, no excuses. Evelyn? Wait, watch it. Sorry. Hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. That little... Are you okay, Penny? Yes, I'm alright. Thanks for punting us in here on the spot like that. It was purposely misrepresented sentence, Penny. I see. Hey, watch it, pal. And he completely ignored me. I guess we only have a limited space to move. Yeah, I guess we should get it. But why? Because we can't dance? I know, but... Maybe we could try? Well... You're sure you're okay with me? Absolutely. See, my methods may be out there, but I bring results. They do seem to be having fun, although, Carrots, I'm surprised. After that thing in the library, I didn't think you'd given the first dance to Penny. It's no big deal. She's been looking forward to this ever since Yang invited us. She's my partner and such a sweet girl. She can have his first dance. I get something else. You mean here? But what would you even... I didn't come here early just a surprise effect, you know? Oh my god. How long have we been dancing? I'm drenched in sweat and my legs are cramping. Penny seems kind of unaffected instead of how much energy. How much energy does she have? She's probably been on power save the whole time while dancing. Penny, I need a break. You need a... Oh, of course. Alright, we found out that Penny absolutely loves dancing. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have realized. It's okay, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Thanks, Angel. For what? For indulging me, dancing with me. Ever since I met you, I've done so many new things, met new people. I just wanted to say thank you for being my friend and being there for me. There's no need to thank me for that, but you're welcome, Penny. I guess her finding me was a catalyst for big change in her life. Considering what Gerald Ironwood is like, and what she told me about her past, I'm glad I could make that change happen. Mystery, spider assholes be damned. And speaking of friends, Penny, we got a problem. Evelyn, what happened? What do you mean a problem? Ruby drank too much. What? Wait, you can't get... Dang, this is all your fault. Oh, come on, let her live a little, I say. Hiccup. This party's got off the rails. Why would someone let her drink, period? She's 15. Also a hunter in training at a secondary grade combat academy since we start going on life-risking missions on the first-year curriculum. We are adults in the eyes of the law. Seriously? Anyway, Weiss needs some help from pincer maneuver. Oh, certainly. I'll see you later, Angel. Be sure to hydrate. So, had fun? Oh, yeah, I did, but man, did it tire me out. Why is it I got cramps despite aura? Because it's not damage from a threat, it's damage from exertion. If it blocked that as well, no one would be able to exercise. Makes sense. Hey, if you want rest, then there's the upper floor. Oh, we can just sit on one of these chairs instead of a large soft couch. Oh, how am I supposed to say no to that? Let me just get going. Already on that. What? Hey, Evelyn. Wait a minute. Is this the VIP room, courtesy of the owner? How'd you even get the keys for this room? I borrowed them from Yang. Borrowed as in I asked if I could use it, huh? Honestly, do you think so little of me? It's not that I think so little of you, it's I would find it amusing. Well, you can't deny that. But how I couldn't really do it. You couldn't. What stopped you? Didn't want to risk an interruption. Interruption? Interruption of what? I sit on the couch and grabbed one of the water bottles on the tab. I needed that. You need this room for something in particular? You could say that, yes. Oh, shit. Why is she getting so close all of a sudden? Evelyn? Remember that thing about personal space? I do. And... well, do you remember that I don't really care much about that rule? She's in my lap. She's sitting on my lap and her arms are on my shoulders. My face is warming up and my heart is beating way too fast. I can't stop looking at her eyes. Did I let the bottle fall? What's wrong? You're shaking. It's that something's wrong, but Evelyn, what are you? I knew. I need to spell it out for you. Angel. There's a cute girl sitting on your lap in a secluded room. What do you think is happening here? I'm not. It's just. Is this real life? No, fantasy. Her arms slowly moving backwards, trailing on my shoulders until her hands gripped them softly. I could feel her heat, a lovely floral scent coming off her skin and her hair. Evelyn? Shh. Oh, God, what's happening? Ah, Penny can't me. Penny wins. Never let her go. In fact, I suggest the drunk tank as a her vernacular goes. I don't think that'll be necessary, but I'll be sure to keep her restrained until the effects of alcohol die down. Considering her body size, it may be a while. Not a problem, leader. As Angel may testify, I have plenty of energy. Now let's go, Ruby. We to the drink wank. No Ruby, no drink tank. Land shark, drunk tank. Honestly, sometimes it feels like a big overgrown baby as a partner. Want to trade? Sorry, I kind of got attached to Angel. Also, Penny and Evelyn would never forgive me. Speaking of Evelyn, I saw her persuade Angel and Penny to dance, but then I caught a glimpse of her pulling him upstairs a while ago. What's up with that? You seem to have the whole picture. I do? You mean that's peculiar? That's our team in a nutshell. I see, but as a leader, aren't you worried that this will end badly? Honestly, if it was anyone but Penny, Evelyn, and Angel involved, I would be worried. Because it's them, I actually think this will go well. For everyone except you, I guess. Excuse me? Just saying, if it goes well as you think it goes, you all share this sleeping space. Oh shit. Oh God's bloody damn it, I hadn't thought of that. You never do until it happens. You should have seen my face first time my older sister snuck a boy into our room during the party. You know, Weiss, you're different than I thought you'd be. Didn't think a Schnee could talk about this kind of stuff. That's not what I meant. Jack, it's okay, I understand. I may not be involved with the family business yet, but I read the news, and growing up, I heard the rumors. I remember the name Ivory. So, it was no rumor. No. I was there when it happened. You mean your father? I don't even know what to say. This is unforgivable. You're crying. I apologize. It's just... The Schnee Company was founded by my grandfather Nicholas and my mother's father. My father made it big and particularly profitable than it's ever been, but also was dragged through the mud and the blood of the people he crushed underfoot. I'm more aware of it each day I spend away from Atlas. Oh. There's no white fang and to shade in the gray this time. The Schnee Company, my grandfather's legacy, and it's stained with the blood of innocence. I'm sorry, Weiss. You are sorry. I know, sounds crazy, but the thing is, no matter what happened to them, I love my family and I'm proud of them. Can you say that? My mother is continuous drunker stupor to escape loveless marriage and she's in, and how her family's falling apart. My little brother hates me and my father... Well, at least I have Winter, even if I rarely see her. At least her. And hey, if you ever want to talk about it, give me a call. How did I end up being comforted? No one being comforted here. I told you, peculiar is our team motto. Wait. Howard, great. Having to keep a low profile really sucks. Hopefully we can use this safe house once they arrive. Although Bella around, I don't think exactly how safe this place will be. Honestly, the boss wanted to keep her close. So far, seems to be just fine. I wonder about the sudden change of heart. It's not like those guys are strong enough to cause problems. Just Wesser would be enough. Well, at least it means the boss got strong enough to not to need her protection anymore. That's a good... Son of a bitch. This is the third time tonight. Stupid draft, stupid wind, stupid ruins. Where's the lighter? Oh, don't worry, none, Howard. I got you covered. God damn it, Bella. What's the big idea? You almost gave me a heart attack. Only almost. Aw. Right. Also, hi, boss. Thelia. Howard. You're looking scruffy. Considering I've been hiding in the forest for the last week, it's to be expected. No matter how hands-off Osmond may be, there's no way he didn't request an investigation. He hasn't. Excuse me? We came on the airship in DeVale, remember? Asked the policeman, and there was no ongoing investigations regarding the attack on Beacon students. Is he trying some kind of psychological warfare on us? What the hell is the deal with that guy? He needs information. He believes he will get more out of us acting than from hunting us, so he waits. But that puts people at risk. Remember, remnant to Howard. That's a good thing for us. I know it is, but so damn enough. Whoa, Bella. Who cares about some stupid old man? We care, considering he's the strongest hunters in existence, who does nothing but sit on his wrinkly ass in his tower all day playing a game of imaginary chess against pieces he can't see and doesn't try to see. I didn't come here for him. I came here for my big brother. The fuck is she talking about? Oh shit, are we her big brother? Easy now. How are your legs? Still a bit sore, but fine. Just help me to the bathroom. Sure, let's try not to wake Penny and Jack. Welcome back. Ack, what? Penny, you're up already? I'm an early riser. Also, I thought you'd like someone to welcome you back. That's very considerate of you, Penny. My pleasure. Anyway, you've been out for a long time. The bulkhead yank prepared for Beacon students departed at 3 a.m. Did you miss it? Did something happen? Nothing serious. We just lost track of time. Yeah, we were distracted because we had been playing cards. Playing cards? Yes, playing cards. Angel, that's why we're late, right? Oh, right, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I guess if you were focused on the game, you could miss track of time. Right. Was the game before or after intercourse? Oh, shit. What? Evelyn, what's wrong? Penny, you knew? Well, her interest and desire of closeness with you increased after what happened with Howard when you disappeared together at the club. I guess there was a decent chance of intercourse. Oh, God's remnant, please swallow me whole right now. I want to die. I can't understand why Evelyn hid herself in the bathroom. Why did my question upset her so? It's just we wanted to try and keep it a secret. At least for a little while. But why? Why, Penny, I'm sorry. It was so funny and nice with me and whoa, slow down. I'm sorry, I didn't want to be, but then he was so funny and nice to me even though I'm a pest and then I didn't run and he was so cool and then the clothes look so goddamn Please calm down, you're starting to scare me. Sorry, Penny, it's just Evelyn didn't want to upset you. Upset me how? Because me and Angel, we had oh, goodness, you two are so silly. You thought I'd be upset because you went first, Evelyn? Went first? Even though I wanted to, I'm still not prepared for that kind of activity. It would be so truly selfish of me to keep you two from enjoying yourselves in the meanwhile, no? In the meanwhile? But after last night, I'm prepared for at least this much. I did it, see? It won't be long, I swear. And then we can enjoy ourselves together fully. Fully? Oh my God, scare it. It's indoor voices. Sorry, Jack. Not only that, you two need to get plenty of rest. Come on, Evelyn. You should get a shower first. What are you... Hey, no, Penny. This is how Angel felt. I can't walk on my own. Actually, you were leaning on Angel for support earlier, so... stupidly observant Ginger. Jack? Yes, partner? Is she serious? Lick your lips. There's your answer. Is it a bad time to mention that I didn't exactly disconnect in time when... Hey, Penny? Yes? Did you really mean what you said in there? 100%. You you know that normal people don't usually do this kind of thing, right? I know, but we're not normal people, are we? How did you get the idea? Thanks to Angel. It doesn't bother me a little. Yes, I mean, I'm not human, but it doesn't exactly change anything, does it? Parents, family, a life before bacon. I live without those things, and I've been doing pretty good for myself, have I not? Now we know that they don't exist at all, but it's still me. I take in my days here one at a time, so I'm focused on doing what I do instead of where I came from. I'll just keep doing that. He doesn't have a normal person's life or past, but he never expected it to. So he doesn't suffer from it. It just makes best of what he has. So since you don't have any expectations, how about these kinds of things work either? You want to? Yes, I'd like to at least try, because both you, Angel, Evelyn, you both are important to me. And I don't want any of us to be sad. You're a pest. Did I say something wrong? No, that's the problem. Penny, I mean, you're really cute, but I don't know if I like you that way, but I don't know if I like girls that way. Same here. So we can take it very slowly, of course. Then I guess we can try. What? 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 Say what? Say what? What? I'm getting the hint that there's a threesome in this one day. So, yesterday really happened. I'm thankful that we won't need to be weird around each other, but I really need to sit down and talk with both of them. Or do I? This is weird. We need ground rules, turns. How did I even? Let's just focus on the people who want to get me. Howard and his mystery game. So looking for information on the flame was a bust. Bearing any new dream apparitions, we can consider that trail officially cold. The flame a cold trail, that's a laugh. And apparently the owner of the club retired from that kind of business, asking gang for help to proved fruitless as well. That might have also been her drunkenness, but so that leaves us with exactly nothing other than to beat the streets of ale. We do it the long old-fashioned way. I guess we have no choice. Huh? I wonder who could it be? I want to play. Neo. That little? Is it your secret cat admirer? Oh, the girl who physically assaulted you and you couldn't shake her hand? Took her a while to call you back. I would have preferred if she never did. Let me just text back. Listen, I don't like you. You scratched and bit me. Unless you're somehow involved with the criminal underworld, you can just add, sawed off, and send. There we go. So we should probably do it bit by bit, piece in the city. Though this could broaden our possibilities, since we don't need to talk about Howard in a way related to crime. I swear to the gods, little multicolored teeny itsy bitsy grit. What if I am? You cannot be serious. She says she's involved with the criminal underworld. Oh, what good luck? What do you mean good luck? It means beggars can't be choosers, bucko. But we don't even know if she's telling the truth, which means we need to verify it firsthand. I hate you all so much right now. I grumble under my breath and answer, let's say I believe you. What do you want in return? Maybe tomorrow evening at Junior's and we could talk more. Seems like I got a date. Typical. I pop his cherry and he starts whoring himself around. Sure, laugh it up. It's not your eyes that risk being clawed out here. Why? What? 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 Great. Let's actually hit the gym again. Or is there anything around here? Events still to be added. There's nothing for me to do at this time. Oh, wait. Yeah, we have the thing with fucking Weiss on the weekend. Okay. Exercise. I need to increase everything up. Strength training is first. Dr. Pepper's great. And now we have a date with juniors. At juniors with Neo. Smug little umbrella bitch is what she is. Events still to be added. Historical knowledge increase. And I believe I was supposed to go to Junior's nightclub, which I'm guessing it only happens at night. Let's talk with Pira. No luck on today either. Let's just train. Alright, now you're ready to talk? No, but I desperately need some advice here. Alright, me and you are my hidden bodyguards, Neo. Here we are again. Even for a midweek, this place is crowded. I feel feeling my shoulders relax a bit. You think there's less of an opportunity for her to do anything with this many people, right? I wish she'd tackle me in broad daylight in the middle of the street, remember? But with this many people, she won't have enough space, maybe. Isn't she particularly tiny? Crap, so she needs less space than usual to move around. Is she custom made to be dangerous? Anyway, calm down, we'll be watching, remember? You're a hunter in training, getting stronger by the day. You should be able to handle her. Tell that to my scratches from the other time. Aura does nothing. Alright, she wasn't at the entrance, so I guess she must be in the inner room. I hope I don't miss her because of her height. Ow! My calf! Someone kicked me from behind. Ouch, what was that for? She just taps her feet on the ground twice and stares at me. Oh, I get it. I walked right past her without seeing. Sorry, I was distracted. Crap, that's a great start. She's already annoyed, which probably means no information and a whole world of pain for me. Look, I'm really sorry, but I remember when I asked you about your connection. I'm in trouble, so I was thinking about that. Huh? What's with that knowing smile? It's like the fact that I'm some kind of trouble is not surprise to her. You actually know something about what's happening around me, don't you? She laughs briefly at me before raising her right hand and index finger stretched out, waving it right. Tut tut, not yet. I see, so what do you want me to do? She laughs again before grabbing my right hand. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. What? The dance floor? She wants to dance? Well, maybe it won't be that bad after all. Everything seems to be going well so far. Indeed, the approach wasn't exactly optimal, but meeting seems to be proceeding normally. Yeah, dancing is no big deal, even though she's not that. Oh wow, she's not a good. She's a terrible dancer. Now I understand why she had to resort to blackmail to find me a dancing partner. Oh wow, you're right. I hope whatever information she has is worth it, partner. Ay, ay, ay. My feet hurt in places I know a foot had nerves in. I risked having to fight 4 people, of which one was a girl, and I even got elbowed in the stomach at once. And she looked like she enjoyed herself. It doesn't make this better at all, but I held up my part of the deal. So, had fun. She nods with what seems to be a genuinely smile. Thank God I didn't suffer in vain. That's good, but I should go. It's a school day. Oh, don't be like that. I'm a student, remember? Anyway, now it's your turn to hold up your part of the deal. What do you know about Howard, Neo? She sighs, looking at me in a displeased way, but she nods and holds up her scroll. I feel myself smiling as she begins typing. Now I finally found you. Oh wow, that outfit. And the color of her skin and her eyes, her hair, she looks so exotic. She looks really annoyed, and Neil's mood soured all of a sudden when she appeared. They sent me to grab you, remember that thing you were supposed to be there for? It's currently underway. Look, if it were up to me, you could just do whatever you want, but he said something about a feeling that you wouldn't understand what that means. I'll be that actually worked. Wait just a minute. She's putting her phone away. No, hey, Neo, remember this guy, me, the information? Let's go then. I'm the other one trying to hit. Oh, God. Oh, now wait just a goddamn minute here. What? In case you weren't paying attention, Neo and I were talking about something here. One of those guys, huh? Look, you're definitely barking up the wrong tree here, trust me. Have you ever danced with her? Excuse me? I did for the last 2 hours. Good for you. My feet hurt, people were injured, and I may have cracked a rib. Cracked up? What kind of dancing does that? Hers, and I endured it. All for the opportunity to ask her something. I'm warning you, get out of my face, or then you come in, wear your hands out. Like, oh shit, that got a little too violent. Ow, did someone get that license plate? Sorry, but I was too busy checking on from your unconscious partner. Ugh, Jack, what? Mocha skin, green eyes, and red hair. Green hair, red eyes. God damn it, where's Neo? Left with her. But your scroll went off while you recovered. It did? I scrambled for my pocket and I got a notification. Yes, it's from her. That was hilarious. Never seen a little machismo loser cool like that before, and you were pretty funny looking too. Laugh it up, sure. Hopefully that's not everything she sent. As promised, here's what I know about the faunus guy who came asking us for questions about you. Well, about the meteor, the crater, we didn't really know that there was you until we investigated. Yeah, he was guessing stuff, and during our fight, after all. Anyway, I really don't know the guy well, but apparently he's working from a former associate of my partner, a guy named Wesser Van Goeth. Wesser Van Goeth? Wesser Van Goeth? Who's that? It's a name. We got a name, Jack. Some progress, finally. I never met the guy, but I know a few things. My first partner believed Wesser was dead before Howard contacted him, and also he called him quite useful, which means he must be kind of smart. Lastly, when my partner started working with him, Wesser was a 4th year at Beacon. What? Angel, you okay there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Beacon. What about Beacon? This Wesser, one of Howard's partners, wasn't Beacon, Jack. A former student of Beacon, from Beacon is, I give Jack a grave nod, a 4th year. This was 3 years ago. 1 year later, when the guy graduated, he left Vale. My partner never saw him again, which is why he thought he was dead. Just up and left without telling anyone. He never popped up in any of the 4 kingdoms again, as far as we know. If this Wesser is still alive after 3 years in the wilds, you caught the attention of quite an interesting guy. Interesting, she says. Anyway, from now on, I'm going to be quite busy, but I had fun. If you look me up again, I'll try and meet you. Gotta go now. Bye. I place my scroll back in my pocket and bring my eyes up again to stare at Jack. We should get Penny and Evelyn. We discussed this before we discuss this further. Yeah, this is looking better and better. I mean, Howard was an amateur, but his semblance was terrifying. Now we discover that one of his allies is a full-fledged hunter. I wonder what the other two are like. This is getting good. But most importantly, what is that? What does such a mismatched group want with me? Okay. That was quite the kicker. What we're going to do is every 2 weekends and then save the clip. So we had 1 weekend. We're going to go for a second weekend. Combat class. That's enough. Mr. DeCavic's aura is in the red. Ugh, that was a pathetic showing. I mean, Ren is phenomenal in hand-to-hand combat, but I made some amateur mistakes because I was distracted. Something weighing on your mind? Ugh, yes, it shows, huh? It does, but you recognize your mistakes and the reason for it on your own. Amateurs do not know why they are so that's a sign of progress. Thanks, Ren. If only he knew the half reason because of your feet. I know, right? Aura seems to be so arbitrary. It's like certain types of damage and pain just teach users lessons. Jack isn't back yet, huh? No, she told us to go out ahead and wait for her in the cafeteria while she finishes talking with the headmaster. All right, you two go on ahead. I'll go wash up and change and reach you. I needed that. My feet almost don't hurt anymore. I guess my aura decided that I learned from the lesson. Man, I'm famished. Getting your ass kicked works up an appetite. Try not to lose too many times then. I heard barrel wolves have a taste for love handles. Eh? What was that? Who is... Oh, it's Neon. That uniform. She's a transfer student here from the Vital Festival, isn't she? Her color reminds me a bit of Penny, but she gives off a completely different feeling. Also, Penny would never make that kind of joke. Considering the grinder Professor Goodwitch puts us through, I would be able to get fat even if I wanted to. I know, right? And I thought my professor back in Atlas was strict. You're from Atlas? One of my teammates is from Atlas as well. I know. She's actually why I approached you, honestly. Huh? She approached me for Penny? My name is Neon Cat. Angel the Cat, I guess so you know Penny? Not personally, but I'm on a super secret mission to get you some information for her. A secret mission? Why can't you tell her directly? Because there's a risk that the General Ironwood may get to know about it too. Ah, I see. I guess just like the headmaster Osmond, General Ironwood isn't someone we can trust with everything. Who's the information from and why did they give it to you? It's from Penny's father. You should have seen my face when my scroll went off with an unknown number. I was like, who are you? How did you get my number? Are you a stalker? And he contacted me because General Ironwood doesn't take me seriously. Huh? I see, because he doesn't take her seriously. He doesn't keep an eye on her the way someone he'd expect something out of, though. Why doesn't he take you seriously? I mean, a school handpicked only a handful of teams, so that means your team is exceptional, no? Yeah, but the General Ironwood thinks my team got to where it got despite where it is despite me, not with me. But I'll show him. I'll show everyone. Sounds like a touchy subject for her, even if it does interest me. What could cause people to overlook her so? Anyway, ready to memorize? There are two sentences. I really don't understand the sense myself, but it sounded important. Shoot. All right, the first sentence is the one you need to keep to Penny as well. The limit is 3 minutes. The limit is 3 minutes? Limit of what? I don't understand. I guess that's the point, huh? The second sentence is the sandwiches are no longer safe. This makes less sense, but I guess it will for Penny. Although you said I should keep the first one from her entirely. That's not what he said. What's the point of telling me then? Well, I think it's something that Penny, for some reason or other, would be able to keep a secret. So maybe there's something you need to tell her when she needs to know. How am I supposed to know when that will be? Beats me. I don't even know what he was talking about. I'm so curious. It sounded so important. I know, right? Well, no use in dwelling on it anyway. Yeah, and I'm still hungry anyway. You coming too? Oh, you don't know the half of it. Love handles, here we come. I actually like Neon here. We didn't get much chance to know her in the show. Is there anything we could do in the alleyway in the day now, or no? Nothing much going on here, so it's only at night still. What? Pira? Hi, Angel. Hi? Is something wrong? No, nothing much. Remember our little talk? I do. Well, remembering your reaction, I used readjusting my ponytail as an excuse to let my hair down in front of John taking the initiative, you know? Oh, she actually went and did it. But looking at her expression, what was his reaction? Nothing. Nothing? Well, I did get a story about how he has 7 sisters. His oldest one has long hair longer than mine, like golden silk, which he used to help her do all the time. Oh, he was completely unaffected. I'm sorry, Pyrrha. I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to help me further. Where is this change of attitude coming from? You're more heated about this than last time. I know. The thing is, I'm used to being ignored by John. This actually hurt my pride, and I won't stand for it. I see. This got personal. Well, even more personal. I think Evelyn should be inside. We can ask her for advice, too. Good. Let's go, then. Ouch. She is pissed. He used to be around pretty women that he's not affected. That's hilarious. Yes, hilarious. Well, to be fair, it's at least a little... Shush, Angel. Yes, ma'am. Hey, what did you just say to my boyfriend? Oh, my God. I am so sorry. I know. Don't be too sorry. That was pretty good. What? You're pretty assertive there. We need more of that. More? But that was so rude. Was also the first time you tried to impose yourself in a way. Don't let go of that pride and anger. Remember how you felt. I mean, I guess pride, but anger is not a healthy thing to hold on to. Anyways, letting people walk all over you isn't all over what you want isn't healthy either. Think of it as a fight. Don't let them control you. Aim and sharpen it. Well, I guess I could try. Good. So if just letting him look won't do for the first time, you gotta ask John out on a date. If I could do that, I wouldn't be asking you for help. Boring. All right, what about a double date? That's a good idea. Me and Evelyn, you and John. That could work. I could invite him out with the three of us and not call it a date and then act like it is one. So roundabout. But sure, let's do that. Problem is, you don't even know how to act to make this date like. Nope, that's what I have you for. Fair. And what do you know about going on dates? I'll have you know, sir, I recently bagged myself a boyfriend. Off the poor schmuck, how do you even convince the poor sod? Oh, he was quite content with my persuasive methods. Now that's just cheating. All's fair in love and war. Loves. What was that, Pyrrha? I'm honestly jealous. Don't worry, you'll have yourself a whipped blonde too in no time. Who's whipped? I'm not whipped. Shush now. Gentle sex is talking. Nothing gentle about you. Not that I'm jealous of the kind of relationship you have. You're so at ease around each other. You can talk about everything. Oh, I see. Well, I guess it's because of the stuff we've been through together. Especially the stuff with Howard. I've been through a tough spot with John as well, but we're close, but we're not this close. Just give it time. Now ready for a crash course in dating? Now that I think about it, though. Please tell me we go up to talk to John. Shop isn't that. Welcome, part-timer, ready for walk? Yes, sir. I can't do it like Dom. Good walk, hip, hey. Does knowledge increase by 2? It's quite late. I should go back to Beacon. Oh, welcome back, Angel. Hey, Penny. Speaking of which, I should probably tell her about what Neon said to me. Jack and Evelyn are finished with the dishes in the kitchen. I see, speaking of cooking, I have a message from you from your father. My father? How did he contact you? That's not important. He wanted me to tell you this. The sandwiches are no longer safe. Oh, I see. Is something wrong? What does it mean? It's about a loss of privacy. It's nothing too bad, but a loss of maybe Penny and her father had a way of talking with each other without the general knowing about it. The general controls your communications. Not exactly. It's just that he only has means of contacting my father, but in front of the general, I can't talk to him as I'd like to. I see. I'm sorry, Penny. What? You had no hand in this, but I could see that it makes you sad, and I don't like seeing you sad. Well, maybe you could. Sorry, Penny, but whatever you wanted to ask him, you have to wait for after I'm asleep. It was nothing overly sexual. You sure? I thought you were finally ready. No, I I just wanted maybe a hug. Maybe, she says. What monster would deny her a hug? In that case, feel free to do it while I'm awake as well. But returning to the matter at hand, Headmaster denied me access to the student archives. Tisk. Typical. He denied us. But why? He wants to handle the investigation on his own. Since the Beacon alumnus is involved, I can see that we're directly involved in this. Our lives have already been placed in danger, and we can't even know anything about this gory. Looks like I didn't tell him about our source, though. Good, I mean. There's a risk he would cut us off from that as well somehow, but still, god damn it. We're the ones being targeted by these guys. They're being endangered because of something we don't even know everything about. We should at least know all we can about our attackers to better defend ourselves. I can't say I approve of this course of action. He's probably thinking of what it'd look like if it got out of the former Beacon student is behind the attacks on current Beacon students, and that he had affiliations with the criminal underworld when he was still in school. Affiliations, I bet, would completely unnoticed, so he prefers to sweep as much as he can under the rug to save face. Where does that leave us? One thing we can do is look up his old address in Vale. His old address? Of course. Care to elaborate? As hands-off as Ozpin can be, I doubt he would have failed to notice one of his students coming and going to Vale regularly often, staying out until the crack of dawn. If not him, Professor Goodwitch surely would. All right, I didn't think about that. So it's safe to assume he wasn't living in the dormitories at the time. Yeah, so I was thinking that on Sunday we could look it up in Vale. If he was renting an apartment, he must have left a trace. But even if we find his old apartment, what would we even do with it? Some neighbors who may remember him, maybe something left and wasn't removed by new tenants. It's not a long shot, but it's the only one we have, barring having a forceful look at the school archive, which I doubt we would even be able to accomplish. Damn it, Ozpin, we're way too involved to be left out in the loop like this. That's Ozpin for you. You dick. The whole restful night. Onward to class. Today's the day the new, old teacher comes back, but it's certainly a new teacher for me. This Professor Peach is an acting teacher of Dust class, but she was on maternity leave, and now she's back. I can understand why Ruby and some other students I noticed seem to be dread over the prospect. And the general feeling of the students seem to be split about this professor. I know, right? Maybe she's real strict, stricter than Professor Goodwitch. Strict enough to keep Ruby in check. That would explain why Ruby is so glum while Weiss is so excited. Although considering that Dust is Weiss' favorite subject, it could also be because she's good at her job. Well, mystery about to be solved, she's here, and that's pretty eccentric clothing. I mean, most huntresses dress eccentric, but our teachers always seem to have an exception to the rule. Good morning to all you children. Let me begin by saying... The hell? It's good to be back. Welcome back, Professor Peach. Wow, Weiss never pegged you as a teacher's fangirl. Thanks, Miss Shani and Miss Rose. I see you're looking as glum as ever at the prospect of my lessons. Sorry, Professor, I just ate something bad at breakfast. Miss Rose, you couldn't lie to save your life. Never change unless you have to. Was that an insult, a compliment, or a suggestion? Maybe all three together. Also, Miss Goodwitch told me that 4 new students joined the class. While I was on leave, may I ask Team Jade to stand up? That's us. Penny and I stand up, and a couple of rows behind us, Jack and Evelyn follow suit. She observes us for a few seconds without asking and introduce ourselves. You're certainly a colorful along, right? Like crystals of raw dust. Have you managed to catch up with the rest of the class? Yes, Miss Peach. The other students have been very helpful with that regard. Weiss in particular was very kind to me. I see Weiss's eye widen with an eyes, and immediately she beams. Yeah, no doubt she cares a lot about this particular teacher thinks of her. Very good, which means I can go even further and explore the mysteries of dust together. The mysteries of dust? I say out loud as we all take our seats again. Indeed, Mr. DeCavius. I guess that my substitute has gotten you used to the normal curriculum, didn't he? Textbook study on the nature of dust and various uses on the battlefield. My lessons are a bit different. And they are also the reason why Miss Rose can't be 100% happy about my return, despite being a sweetheart. That's not true. I must insist, Miss Rose, if you were a sugar content in an alcoholic beverage, you would make it a health hazard. Petty, what does that mean? The potency of alcohol beverages depends on the sugar content. So by making it a health hazard, we can surmise that Ruby is an equivalent to a great amount of sugar. Oh, but I don't think Ruby's going to be able to fully get it. What do I say to that? You smile and take the compliment, dunce. Now, Miss Nina, she's not that dense. My metaphors aren't for everyone. I so need to write this down. Anyway, today we forego practice and let's see where you've gotten with the curriculum. Your dust knowledge increased by 5. Holy cow. So, thoughts. She seems competent and affable, witty but not in a nasty way. The first time I heard about the practices in dust classes for hunters, dust usage and coverage in combat class. And I love how she managed to compliment and insult people in the same sentence. That takes skill. I really like her clothes. Well, you said everything else there was to say. Not the point, partner. I'm glad to know that you find my fashion sense aesthetically pleasing, Mr. DeCabicus. Hello, Professor. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. Awful timing on my part. On the contrary, I call it perfect. Shut up, Evelyn. Anyway, I wanted to know if you'd like to have lunch with me, Team Jade. Don't teachers have their own lodge? Indeed, but just like you had to catch up on the curriculum, I have the responsibility to catch up with knowing my students. Also, I can't deny being curious about you lot. Glenda only briefly hinted at your situation, but it sounds intriguing. I see. Gosh, this is embarrassing, having lunch with the mess hall with a professor. We'd be more than happy to have you, Professor. Excellent. I will reach you in a couple of minutes. I got a blackboard to tidy up. This could actually be to our advantage. I concur. She seems more at ease in mingling with students. Hopefully she's not in the gray-haired asshole's inner circle. I love how much they hate her. Should I call someone? Okay. I actually want to get more of this, because this is actually pretty funny. Hey girls, how's it going? So-and-so. Theory is going swimmingly, but I'm a bit worried about practice. How so? Because Pierre is 100% heterosexual, that's why. I'm not sure I follow. What Evelyn means is that practicing holding hands with someone is not my strike zone, so to speak. So it's not exactly useful. The training purpose is to take her out of her comfort zone, and she's perfectly at ease with girls. And I've been sharing a living space and training and showers with other girls since I was a child. Oh yeah, makes sense. Well, since you're here, tag in. Come on, Pierre. Get on grabbing. What? Well, do I have a Y chromosome in me? At least as far as I know, damn mysterious origin. Yes, but I mean, you're Evelyn's boyfriend. Also Penny's actually, but it's just holding hands. Wait, what's that about Penny? We have time to discuss polygamy later. Oh, just grab onto his hand already. All right. How am I doing? You're doing well, but try to relax. Her grip is fairly weak, but she's almost shaking. So sorry. It's just I've never held hands with a boy before. Got it. Still. See? Nothing too bad. Well, yeah, but it's so different from a handshake. In what way? It's supposed to be a wink. Was that supposed to be a wink? Oh, I get. Anyway, I get what she's trying to say. Well, it's his hand, so big and strong, it feels like he's trying to be gentle with his grip. Not like I could hurt you. He could hurt you because I'm a hunter, yeah, but as a girl, it's nice being treated gently, you know? I know. Oh, I know. Is the dockering complete, Admiral? Fully intertwined, ma'am? Huh. Detecting a change in grip, Pyrrha's gaze falls where to our connection's hands are. The difference being that she was focusing on Evelyn's questions as I intertwined her fingers and tightened the grip just enough. Well, you didn't pass out or turn to stone, so I'm saying you're ready. Am I? Absolutely. All you need to do that is with John and what you just did with Angel. I didn't do much. Then I guess it won't be a problem with it. No, no, it won't. Thanks, guys. I'll go invite John out right now. She's such a nice girl. I know. I hope she gets what she wants. She certainly deserves it. Yeah, but things in life don't always come to those who deserve it. They do come to those who take action. And so, speaking of action, you did not get in the mood because of that. You're holding hands with the red Amazon. Did too. You did say she's fully heterosexual. We're not. I guess you're... Wait, what do you mean we... What? What? I kind of want to know what just happened, but... Events still to be added, of course. God damn it. Dom. Sadly, he works mornings. No, this might be my last day recording this until either Tuesday. Good morning, sleepyhead. Hey, I woke up on time. You're just an early riser. Starting to like Evelyn just a bit by bit. What the? I don't remember setting this ringtone. Got a new message. Wonder who could it be from? Well, I could check this whenever I want. I just need to access the items on my area on my phone. I guess we can't look at that until later. If it's still to be added, aura knowledge increased by 5, and so we still don't have an aura teacher. We have the thing with Blake. We have the thing with Weiss. And we're here with Pyrrha again. Alright. I kind of want to hang out with Neo again. Damn it. We got about 2 more hours until Dom gets out. Do I want to make this a full 4-hour recording? I don't mind it, but some people say it's be too long. I guess I'll finish with this weekend and cut it off on a Monday again. Saturday. Double date. Blake a new book. Velvet or Weiss. I'm kind of interested how this goes. So I know we're putting off Blake about 2 weeks in advance here. But I want to see the double date. Alright, time to get this plan undergoing. After I get my girlfriend out of bed. Come on, best buddy. We got to help a redhead bag herself a blonde, remember? I hate you. So, thanks for coming with us, John. I'll think nothing of it. A day out in the town sounds fun. Even if... Mumble. What was that? Oh, nothing. Hey, there's Angel and Evelyn. Morning, guys. No. Hello there. Is something wrong with Evelyn? She's just not a morning person. Usually takes advantage of Saturdays to sleep in. Top Bunny's still sleepy. She will have a nap on the bullhead. Yeah. I'll say hi and let's go. Fine. Hi guys, good morning. Now let's find a double seat. I will not be suffered to lay my head on a window, mister. Yeah, let's see if we can find 4 seats near each other, guys. Oh, that's pretty cute, huh? Yeah, and she's very lucky. Yeah, I guess she is. What are we looking for again? Ingredients for a cake. We have a habit of trying to make new recipes in our kitchen, and it's time for me and Evelyn's turn. Sounds delicious. Hope I could have a slice. Well, maybe if you grab onto more stuff than us. Yes, Pure, that's... Well, why don't we make a competition out of it? Competition? Oh, good idea. I see. We could split the list down the middle and see who finishes first. Oh, I see. Whoever wins gets the biggest half of the resulting pie. I mean, unless it's coconut based, it's not coconut based. If it is, I'm so allergic. How should we make the teams? Me and John? I mean, if you don't mind. Way to put yourself out there in a completely desperate way. Sure, let's do that. Once we finish, we gather at the entrance of the market. And I'm sure whoever wins gets the biggest half of the resulting pie. Let the games begin. Evelyn, we still have to split the list. Do you see them? How's it going? You've got the high ground here, not me. Well, you turned in their direction. There's people in the way, mister. Okay. It actually looks good. They're standing pretty close to each other and they seem to be having fun. What do you think this is, a shipping forum? They're partners and best friends. That's par, of course, what they're doing. Anything can as a pro. Oh. What happened? The docking happened? Right, just as planned. Go, Pyrrha! Well, actually, it wasn't exactly as planned. Huh? The one who initiated docking wasn't Pyrrha. It was John. Nice, maybe he's not that dense after all. Maybe. But, not to be negative Nancy, but something just feels off. It's sure have been a while. Yeah. Alright, either love train or a hotel or something happened. We lost Pierre and John in the crowds after a few minutes of the docking incident. We finished our part of the list and we head to the entrance as agreed on. But it's almost lunchtime and they haven't shown up yet. We've been waiting here for close to an hour. Pierre would at least send his message, maybe typed in a hurry and mangled the grammar for the excitement. Oh darn, I didn't. I hope things didn't go southward today. Guys, sorry for the wait. Jean, we were starting to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just me and Peter had to talk and I realized we haven't finished the list and I did it as fast as I could anyway. You win. Biggest slice of Team J did after all. Yay, hooray for us, but where's Pyrrha? Left her in the cafe over the nursing her second parfait. Nursing her. Girls and ice cream. Oh no, John, what happened? Something that needed to happen. But we'll deal with it. We'll be stronger, and that's what makes our teams do. No. Please don't tell me, Angel, you should go talk to her, too. We can't just put it between us. Fine. Me? What do you mean? You're a great guy, Angel, but seriously. You can be so dense. Did that just happen? I have so many questions. I guess we should go look for Pyrrha. He said he left nursing her. That's one hell of a parfait for sure. She looks pissed, but that artwork is great. Slurp. Wow, I could tell she's pissed by the sound she makes with that straw. What the hell happened here? Pyrrha, honey? Are you alright? Slurp. Okay, yeah, that was a dumb question. Would you mind telling us what transpired? Slurp. Are you finished eating, of course? Slurp. Let me tell you, waiting for royally pissed hero to finish our parfait is a place full of things not nailed to the ground and nerve-wracking to say the least. And then, when I thought the whole situation couldn't get any more ridiculous... You cannot be serious. How do you think I felt? I am absolutely not amused by this reveal in any way whatsoever. He thinks you invited him so you can make me jealous. Yep, because even that's painfully the case, exemplified by our own team. A girl spending time with someone of the opposite sex means she wants to jump his unmentionables. I don't think it's simple. John may be dense, but he's not that stupid. Then why? Period. Other than John and Ren, have you spent time with any other guys in Beacon before meeting Angel? Well, no, but... And considering that John think of you as his friend, this may goes the same for Ren. He probably thinks, wait a minute, if Pyrrha suddenly wants to hang out with a guy, maybe. But I have a girlfriend, too. That's not exactly a point against the theory, honey. Oh my gosh, you two are adorable. Stop that. This is hopeless. Pyrrha, don't say that. No, I mean, I'm hopeless. You two have been nothing but great to me, as Evelyn said, but this is way too roundabout to work. John is a very simple person. He's straightforward and honest to a fault. That's one of the things I like about him. But it doesn't lend itself well to a love Sutterbugs, does it? The only way for him to know that I like him is for me to be straight out and tell him. So who knows when will I ever get the courage to do that. Ouch. Ouch. Thanks for your help, and sorry for being a bother. Pyrrha, you're not a bother. And don't act like you're giving up. No one likes a quitter. Thanks, and I'm not quitting. But until I find the courage to act upon my feelings, I just go back to how things were. Is there really nothing more we can do? Other than going behind her back and tell John? No, I think there's a reason why Ren and Nora haven't done so before. Pyrrha. You're now close with Pyrrha and Eagles. Ouch. God damn it, John, you are a dick. You can come up with multiple things, but really, you are that dense. Day 49. Oh, this is the investigation of the house. After this, we'll finish up. Alright, everyone got their tasks memorized? Yep, we got the boring part. Move. Evelyn and I will look for the information about Wester's rental on the CCT network. While we beat the streets old school style, maybe there's areas of the city where rentals were focused for students. Hey Jack, can we switch please? I'm a bun of action. No can do, this is the partners only day. Also, you run the risk of distracting Angel if you get bored. Slander and poppycock, I say. Oh, I so imagine Angel setting bouts of blush during class whenever you sit by him. Angel and Evan are sexually active. Penny, for the love of me, please don't say stuff like that in public. Roger that, we'll contact you. Good luck. Sorry, Jack, I tell her not to do it. And knowing her, it only makes it worse. You don't know the half of it, partner. It's fine. I doubt you'd go along with it anyway, and definitely not in Professor Goodwich's class, but she can't seem to keep her hands to herself. Well, you're Evelyn's first relationship of this kind. She probably wants to make the most out of it. All the time. Why you don't want to, especially after, well, let's say that it's hard to resist her for more than one reason. But look at me acting all knowledgeable and stuff when I'm the one with the least experience on the team. You never met anyone that interested you in that way? Never looked for it, actually. Never was a priority. Met the headmaster and I was really young, and I decided I'd be doing nothing but go on missions and train, and... Partner, is everything alright? Yes, I'm sorry, I just... Thinking of the past, you know. I remember that talk we had on the first week of kitchen. It seems so long ago. Jack, you know, if you wanted to talk about it, I'm here. You know, I think I'll take you up on that. Really? Really? If I could talk about it with Waishni, there's no reason why I can't share it with my partner. It's not a happy story, though. I warned you. Hey, if it's your story, it isn't over yet. Sure. Deep. All right, let's start asking around. Someone's into lighters. Please tell me you're gonna say, will you cut that out? Will you stop that already? I'm bored. I agree that waiting for the boss to finish negotiating a rental is boring, but you can't take it out on my nerves. I want to see my big brother. Oh God, you're still going on about that? Look, I don't know how you got this crazy idea in your mind, but first, he's not your big brother. Yes, he is. Second, meeting him would be a really bad idea. For you, maybe. For my big brother, would never harm me. For the love, that's not what I care about. The problem is we can't approach without a plan to snatch him. Plan? Who needs a plan? I'll just ask. You'll what? Just ask my big brother nicely to come with us. Which is why it's very important I go see him as soon as possible. It is very important for everyone, isn't it? Yes, I'm going to see him now. No, you're not. Yes, I am. What? Wait! That little Bella, come back here this instant. Holy shit, this girl's insane. I see, thanks. We managed to find information about a few streets in which it was concentrated for rentals for Beacon students upon the upper years. But so far, no one knows anything about Wesser. Or maybe they just don't remember. I guess he was really dealing with the underworld, so long. Without anyone noticing, he must have been good at appearing. Seriously, I should take a break. Today is particularly hot, and I almost envy Evelyn and Penny now. Their work may be boring, but they're in an air-conditioned building at day. Speaking of buildings with air conditioning, that's a clinic. Maybe there's a chance that Wesser visited them in the past. I could ask, although would they even show me the records if they're supposed to be highly confidential? The other option would be trying to see those records without asking someone else to do it for me. But if I wanted to do that, there'd be no assurance that... I'm so sorry. Swear to God, if it's Neo again, why do people keep body checking others in this goddamn city? I am very, very sorry. Huh? She's not Neo, no. She got a completely different colors and she's much younger. I think she may be even younger than Ruby, actually. Sorry, but I was trying to catch something the wind took from me. I see, still. Pay more attention next time. You could have seriously hurt yourself. You're right. I'll be more careful from now on. So, what's your name, big brother? What? Big what? I blinked as I stared or weirded out. What did she just call me? Why did you call me big brother? Oh, right. Silly me, that doesn't translate well to Vale. In the Arctic Missionary language, you can refer to older people as big siblings in the pronunciation. Oh, I see. You learn something new every day. So Remnant didn't always have one language. Well, I'm Angel, and you are Bella. It's great to meet you, big brother. I would prefer a less painful meeting, but it's nice to meet you too. Oh, big brother, you're just saying that. I usually greetings, but when I doubt you keep your silence, at least you don't know how to interestingly offend girls. So what are you doing, big brother? Something I can help you with? And whatever she's trying to catch, nothing much. I'm looking for someone, and I ran into a wall. Well, if you're big brother, I can take care of that wall for him. Make it go boom, boom, and bye, bye. It's a figurative wall, not a real wall. That needs to be taken down. So I can't make it go boom? No! Ooh, I wanted to make something go boom for big brother. Okay, I did say something in Vale that weirdos because it bears repeating. I appreciate the thought, but that's not the kind of help I need right now. I know the set of skills could be amazing for months. Pickpocket. That girl, huh? Big brother, what? Hey, wait. Stupid big brother. Bella is still a growing girl, and I will have a body like that soon enough. But I forgive you. It's good for big brother to have healthy, interesting girls. We're going to spend a lot of time together after all, right? Was that Angel? That definitely was his voice, but where did he go? I mean, he sounded more angry than distressed, but... Oh, sorry, little miss. Did you see a guy with blonde hair, white and red jacket? He should have been screaming his head off. I did. Oh, and where did he run off to? That way, after some chocolate floozy with red eyes. Chocolate, the girl from the club. Thanks, you've been a great help. You're welcome. Say hi to Big Bro for me. I'm sure, I guess. Wait a moment. Where did you get that lighter? Not a single good one today. Either poor or loaded to open. Not even a provide decent challenge. How is a girl supposed to get better with targets like these? I guess she'll probably go back to the school or the safe house I got bored of. Hey, wait! What? You're that guy. Finally caught up with you. You're to perv on some more, you perv. Well, that was underwhelming insult. Anyway, no, I wanted to apologize. Seriously? You want to apologize to me? I did kind of fly off the handle back then, didn't I? You may have interrupted me and Neil, but you don't really know about the whole situation. You thought I was hitting on her, no? You are weird. Because I apologized for something I did? Yes. Who are you even? My name's Angel. Angel DeCabicus, first year at Beacon. Wait, a first year at Beacon? Mm-hmm. That's what I said. You wouldn't happen to know Ruby Rose and her friends then? Oh, you know Ruby too? She made my weapon for me, actually. I see. What a coincidence. Crap, I fucked up. Someone from Beacon saw me with Neo, but how was I supposed to know that little pest and her teammates would meet her not 2 hours later? No, calm down, Emerald. You can still savage this. I'm a transfer student from Mistral myself. My name is Emerald. Kinda on the nose. Maybe a bit, but regarding Neo, could I ask you not to mention that fact that I know her to anyone? Sure. Wait, just like that? She's kind of a criminal, isn't she? And she's not just any criminal. I can understand why you wouldn't want anyone to know your association with her. Let's agree to keep each other's secret, alright? Yeah, Emerald doesn't know jack shit about that with us. Without even asking why I'm associated with her? Why would you tell me? No. I wouldn't tell you either. Makes it even, no? You're still weird, but interesting. So whatever you're hiding from the faculty, it's actually because the faculty was forced to ask Neo. Actually, because of the faculty, I was forced to ask Neo for help. Let's just say that the headmaster's been less helpful with my problems. Would you like some help from someone more just other than Neo? Excuse me? She takes a scroll out of her pockets, holding it out in front of her. She wants to exchange numbers. I make the motion, activating the scroll's function, and in a few seconds we both have new contacts. If you feel like sharing what your problem is exactly, contact me. I think we can help each other out. Exchanging favors. We're both people who cannot go to good guys to solve their problems. Not saying that we should stick together or anything, but I'll think about it. Sounds good. If you ever want to meet up. What the? An explosion. It came from where I was before. Jack, sorry, Emerald, I gotta go. Wait, hey? Holy, what the hell happened here? The street is almost unrecognizable, like something hellish landscape just destroyed the windows and shrubbery on fire. The door of the shop seems to have blown off its hinges on one side and the other. So, 3 layers of frozen. Jack, did she fight? What exactly? Partner. Why? Oh, thank God she doesn't look any worse for wear, but why is she standing in the middle of the street like that? Jack, what happened here? Did you fight? Angel. She had an Angel, but why? She had what, partner? Why did that girl have my father's lighter? Oh shit, you picked up. Holy shit. I thought you were supposed to pay for your sins after you die, but am I that bad of a person that the universe decided to take a head start? I'm back. Welcome back. What the hell did you do? It's not my fault the crazy girl started rambling about my lighter and stuff, so I tried to explode her. You mean she survived? Yes. Bella, tell me everything from the top. Are we finally done with this day? This day took forever. How is she doing? Is she alright? Whatever with Jack, it put our investigation into Western to a screeching halt. My partner has been in a state of shock since then. The police arrived soon after I found that they brought her in for questioning, but Jack has been uncooperatively silent Thankfully, Miss Goodwitch swung by and convinced him to release us in her custody. She got out of it. She's putting on some fresh clothes. Thank goodness. Did she say anything? Just the fact that she needs to talk to us. Hopefully she can send some light on her attacker's identity. She mentioned a lighter, and considering the property damage, I think I know who it was. Maybe Jack can tell us who she is. Hey, sorry for worrying you all. Nonsense, partner, we were just confused. I bet you were when I confronted that girl. That's the last thing I expected for her was to turn violent and attack me. As confusing as it started, she calling me Big Brother out of the blue. I know she said it was an old Miss Strawley way of addressing older men, but she seemed a bit too eager to talk to me. Also, I think that her excuse into running me was just an excuse. Maybe she's with the group that's after you, Angel, Howard, and Wesser. If she was, her behavior makes even less sense. Especially considering how strong she was and how little she cared for attacking people in public. Maybe she was trying to use psychological warfare. Never heard of that kind of psychological warfare focused around calling people Big Brother, but Remnant's a big place. Did Miss Goodwitch just crack a joke? Well, it worked, but honestly, Jack, what happened with you instead? To properly explain, I need to tell you about my past. Jack, you sure? Partner, you don't have to force yourself right now. Angel, it's okay. If that girl is also in a league with Howard and Wesser, all you need to know about my relationship with her, not Evelyn, knows the full story. Would you like me to leave, Miss Ivory? No, you also need to hear this, Miss Goodwitch. The Schnee Company became the biggest and only non-local dust trade company by acquiring or running the competition out of business. Ivory Dust Trade was one such company. Was it a family business? Yes. It was founded by my father and split in the spirit of Nicholas Schnee. That's Weiss's grandfather. Yes, my father admired Nicholas for what he had done, what he'd accomplished for people of Atlas, and wanted to do the same for the people of Vacuo. Well, that's a big goal. My mother used to tease him endlessly about wanting to become the second coming of Nicholas, but it wasn't something he really believed he could ever accomplish in his lifetime. But he also always said that just because something seems unattainable, that shouldn't stop you from trying, because it's the only thorough challenge and effort that you find how far you can go. My father only went as far as the Schnee allowed him to. No, I'm sorry, that's unfair. It wasn't the Schnee family as a whole, it was Jacques Schnee. What happened? 10 years ago, an assassin came into our house. An assassin? That's pretty cliched, one to saying stuff like Jacques Schnee sends his regards before kicking my father to death in front of my eyes. Kicked to death? His name was Marcus Black, and that was his style of combat, yes. Fortunately, Marcus was found dead a few weeks ago. He's the only one who could have filled the holes in my story. What kind of holes? I tried helping my father and got kicked to the gut for knocking me against the wall and then out cold. When I came to, I was in the hospital with my mother, and our house had burned down, and my mother had agreed to the Schnee's newest offer of the company. And on the body of my father, they found no trace of his lucky lighter. He only took it off to sleep. Could it have burned up? It was made out of the rarest heat-resistant metal. Even after a fire, there should have been a trace of it. So did this guy take the trophies from his victims? Not that I know of. He always bothered me, and now I find it in the hands of an unknown girl. And there's something else. What is it, partner? When I passed out, there were 5 people in the house. 5 people that you, your father, your mother, and the assassin only make 4. Yes, there was someone else in the house, someone who carved my The body my mother couldn't even bring herself to see after the fire. My little sister. Partner, are you saying? I don't know, Angel. When I last saw her, she was barely more than a toddler. I wish this was a movie and so I could recognize her instantly. But this is why I wanted you to be here, Miss Goodwitch. I wasn't personally involved with recruiting you, Miss Ivory. I know. That's not what I meant. And I know that it's very unlikely Osmond has some questionable things for the greater good, but this would be far too even for him. But the possibility that if there's a slight chance that the headmaster may have hidden this from me, that one of the graves we filled that day was an empty coffin. Right now, I really don't want to risk being in the same room as him. I see. If you excuse me then. Oh lordy, oh gods, oh my, I can't believe this. Is this for real? Why would you even hide something this big from those personally involved in it? Hey, calm down, you all. As I said, it's just a hypothesis. Jackie must know something of what transpired. You unlocked your semblance that night. That's the whole reason he came to you, just like he came to us. But my semblance has also gone out of control while I slept. This doesn't necessarily mean that the headmaster knows about what happened. But it also doesn't mean he doesn't. I'll play devil's advocate here, or at least I think I am. What reason would he have to bluff your mother or hide something like this from you? Priorities, resource management. Penny? The headmaster recruited both Evelyn and Jack because of their unique semblances. I don't know about Evelyn's circumstances, but if Jack had known the possibility of her sister being alive and in the hands of her father's assassin, a revenge I could put on the whole. The deal I made with the headmaster was that I would help him with his plans even if he helped me find Marcus Black. I let him do it on his own terms, but you can bet your ass that if I had known about the possibility of my sister being alive, I would have involved myself. And that wouldn't have been in the headmaster's plans for you. Yes, but this is all conjecture. This doesn't help anyone, and honestly, I don't feel like asking the headmaster directly. If he knew he'd given a straight answer, yes. And whoever she is, however she got it, the girl has my father's lighter and is interested in Angel, and she may be in cahoots with Howard and Wester Van Goeth. Right now, our priority is to find her, get some answers out of her, whatever the truth is. That's the quickest way to do it. Right on, boss. We have a new goal then. Angel, what's wrong? Do you disagree? Considering that this will most likely involve me being bait? I should, but no, I was thinking about something else. What's on your mind, handsome? Oh, great. Regarding that night, there was a third explanation of what may have happened to your sister. Third explanation? Yes. So far, we've considered that your sister may have died in the fire and Marcus Black may have taken her. But at this point, could it also point to the possibility that a third party involved with the fire in her disappearance?